All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about something that is so important for our well-being, but we almost never think about it, the art of protecting your inner peace. We're going to get into how you manage your most precious resource, your emotional energy.
So, let me just ask you this. Have you ever walked away from a chat with someone and just felt completely wiped out? Like totally exhausted, even if nothing really dramatic even happened? That feeling? That's a massive red flag that your energy is being siphoned off. And that really gets to the heart of it all. Your emotional energy is your single most valuable asset. I'm serious. It's worth more than your time, more than your money. And just like any other asset, you have to protect it. You have to invest it wisely. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to break down the playbook on how you do exactly that. Okay, first up, we have to talk about a pretty wild paradox. How is it that our best qualities, our passion, our empathy, our genuine desire to connect with people, can actually turn into our biggest burdens? Let's look at that tipping point where our best intentions start to drain us dry. This piece of ancient wisdom from the I Ching just says it all. In our relationships, that dragon is our passion. It's the effort we put in. And when we fly way too high, pouring all our enthusiasm into someone who just isn't meeting us there, well, we're just setting ourselves up for burnout and regret. Overextending yourself always leads to an imbalance. And here's exactly what that imbalance looks like. On one side, in that one-sided effort, you're the one doing all the work. You're initiating, you're pushing, you're caring, and the other person, they're just kind of there. Your energy starts to feel cheap, and you walk away feeling totally depleted. But in a mutual exchange, a healthy one, both people are bringing energy to the table. It flows both ways. The connection feels valued, and you leave feeling energized, not exhausted. It's a night and day difference.
Okay, so we've nailed down that one-sided effort is a huge energy leak. So the next logical question is, how do we spot the people who create these situations in the first place? It's time to put on our detective hats and really learn to recognize the trademarks of people who consistently drain our energy.
And what's wild is that these aren't just random quirks. It's a whole pattern. Verbally toxic people give you those backhanded compliments, the ones with a hidden sting, like, wow, that's a nice outfit. It's so brave of you to wear that. They're always looking for some tiny advantage. They spread gossip because it makes them feel powerful, and they seem to get a weird kick out of it when other people are struggling. But the biggest tell of all, they're just eaten up by jealousy. They literally cannot stand to see you win.
This Buddhist teaching just cuts right through all the noise. A person's words are basically a live broadcast from their heart. If someone is constantly using their words to undermine people, to gossip, to create drama, they're not just having a bad day. No, their words are showing you exactly who they are.
And here is another huge one, a distinction that will save you so much energy. It's the difference between a real, productive discussion and just arguing with a contrarian. A contrarian, or taiga, isn't trying to understand you. Their only goal is to win the argument, to be right no matter what. They'll shut down your ideas without even thinking about them. It just creates conflict and frustration. Engaging with them is, I guarantee you, a recipe for total burnout.
So, we can now identify the energy drains. What do we do about it? Let's talk about our first line of defense. And trust me, it is an incredibly powerful one. Mastering the art of not responding.
Now, I want to be really clear here. Non-response is not being a doormat. It is not weakness. It's the exact opposite. It's an active, strategic power move. When someone is trying to bait you or drag you down into their negativity, you are making a conscious choice to save your energy for what actually matters. You are refusing to hand them the remote control to your emotions.
This Zen proverb is just the perfect way to picture this. Imagine someone's negativity, their anger, their little jabs, their baiting. Imagine it's a gift they're trying to hand you. Now, if they hold it out and you just don't accept it, who's left holding it? They are. It's still theirs. By not responding, you let their negativity stay their problem, not yours.
Okay, so building on that idea of non-response, our next strategy is about actively creating distance. This goes beyond just handling one single conversation. This is about redesigning your life to protect your peace for good.
And let's be super clear about what this is. Strategic withdrawal isn't about being cruel or ghosting someone. It is a profound act of self-respect. It's you finally acknowledging that you have a limited amount of energy and you have every right to decide who gets access to it. It's about putting on your own oxygen mask first.
So, how do we actually do this? Well, it's actually pretty simple. First, you just stop the one-sided efforts. If they don't reach out, you let the connection fade. Second, you embrace silence over those pointless arguments with contrarians. Third, and this is a big one, you stop trying to explain yourself to people who are determined to misunderstand you. And finally, you create that distance. It's not cruel, I promise. It's necessary.
So what happens when we actually start doing this stuff? When we start putting these strategies into play? We finally get the ultimate prize. We get to reclaim our own inner peace. This is the big payoff for all that hard but very wise work.
And this is so critical to understand. Protecting your energy isn't about building walls or becoming some cold, isolated person. Not at all. It's about breaking out of the prison of pointless arguments and obligations that don't serve you. It's about becoming free. Free to put your amazing energy where it will actually grow.
So take a look at this and be really honest with yourself for a second. Where does your energy actually go? How much of your week is just gone, spent on draining interactions or arguments that lead absolutely nowhere? Now just imagine, what if you could take all of that wasted energy and put it back into things that matter? Your personal growth, your peace of mind, and the relationships that actually fill you up.
And that brings us to the final, most important question. This isn't just theory. It's a call to take inventory of your own life. Who are the people who truly, truly deserve the incredible gift of your energy? And from whom is it finally time to take it back? That's a question only you can answer.